Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about some of the important properties in the MDX. Okay, so here are the 6 important properties in the MDX. So those are key and name and member value and ID and caption and unique name. Okay, so along with that, I'll quickly cover the some of the additional properties. It's like business intelligence properties where you can easily fulfill your requirements. Okay, let's go into one by one. Okay, so what is this property key? What is the key? Okay, so whatever I'm referring here, all these properties are actually you can find in your Visual Studio. So if you open your Visual Studio, let me minimize this. Okay, so then I go here, and if you look at, let's say you have the month of year. Okay, and if you want to see, if you want to relate this particular column, what are the values belongs to the what. Okay, so the properties that I'm talking here on the left side, right, the 6 properties, they are related to the Visual Studio properties. Okay, where you set and you can control your entire displaying the data or sorting the data. These properties more help in that way. Okay, let's get into the first property, which is nothing but key or key 01 or key 02, etc. So basically the key is nothing but that property is representing the whatever the mapping that we do in the Visual Studio here, right? Key columns, whatever the you map it here, the same key columns or key column values will get displayed under the key property in MDX. Okay, next one is the name. The name property is belongs to here, the name column property in the Visual Studio. Whatever you represent here, the same name value will display in the MDX query. And the second one is the third one is the member value. So in case if you talk about member value, the member value is nothing but this one, the value column what we have in the Visual Studio for that particular attribute. Okay, ID is nothing but, so the fourth one, ID is nothing but it's unique ID that will be created by or controlled by um, SSAS engine through the Visual Studio. This is the column that it's referring. We don't have a control on it, so we can see what is the ID that is mapped, and maybe sometimes you can use this ID in somewhere else to build your queries dynamically. Okay. Next one is the caption. The caption is nothing but it's more related to the translation. If you go to this particular dimension, right? So I'm in the date dimension. Under that, you will have a translation. This translation property will help you to control the languages. For example, if I'm the English user, all my dimension attribute names will display. Their headers will be displayed in the English format. But if somebody coming from the Spain or French, they need I mean, if they prefer to see those headers in their local language, that can be defined in the translations. Okay, so when you do that, to see the caption, what is the header name, so we can use the caption property. Okay, again, the whatever we write in MDX, this caption property is related to translation. Under the translation, we will have the caption property. It's referring that. Sixth one is the unique name. Unique name is nothing but it will prepare the entire entire string of the dimension member. Okay, so I'll go in detail how this unique name will display the data, but the unique name is nothing but it will prepare the entire string, dimension attribute string, along with member value, whatever we choose the member. So the additional properties that I'm talking about, it's more like time intelligence functions. I will quickly go through it after we complete these 6. Okay, let's go into detailed way. Okay, on the each property how we can fetch it. Okay, So first let me write some sample query. Okay, here I want to fetch the all my one of the dimension member. Okay, so empty, and then here I'm trying to get it maybe something from the calendar year. Okay, maybe I'll take one of the value from this month. Okay, and then maybe my favorite December 2013, I'll take it. Okay, then on rows from uh, okay, on rows from my adventure works. Okay, maybe I'll take the date instead of the month. That would be easy to explain. So where is the December month 2006? Oh, there is no. Right. What I'll do, I'll change it. I'll take December 1st, I'll take it. Then I'll change to 2013. So that's not a problem. Right. Okay. So this is the data I have taken. Now if I execute this, I simply it will fetch. Okay, there is no data. Let me select 2013. What happened? What happened? What I did the mistake? Oh, I used the non-empty. That's the reason. It's not because there is no value associated. That's the reason. It's excluding. Okay. Now you see, we're able to see this date, right? But actually, if you look at here, I have a past this date 2013 12/01, but here it's displaying in December 1 2013. Why it's doing that? Because there are some internal properties that they are playing in the background. Okay, so these are the properties. Okay, you can see here as I mentioned, right? So the caption. So this is how we define in the Visual Studio where we want to see this particular date value in this format, and the name will be like this. Okay, name and unique name. This is whatever the unique name is, nothing but whatever the string that we passed, right? The same string will be your unique name, and then levels and level depth and some of the additional information we have it. Okay, but let's bring these data in using the MDX. Okay, now I want to display that member. First one, I want to display the key value for this particular this member that I passed here. Okay, so let me define X key, and then what I can do after that, right? So here I pass it current member. Okay, that is my key value. Okay, now it's fetching the null value, right? So now let me do the properties, and then here I type key. That's the one I want to see. Let's see what will happen. See, this is the key that you can see here. This is the what we passed, right? This is actually the key value, whatever the mapping that is done in here, right? Under the date column. If we go to the properties, whatever the key value that we mapped here, this value is showing in here. Okay, in the under the X key column. Okay, similarly, I want to bring the name. What is my name value? Okay, so name, in here I use the name and then see what is the value that we get it. And surely I'm expecting the name value like this. Let's see. Okay, so the name value is perfect. This is the name value that I fetched it again. Whatever the mapping that we did here, the same one is displaying there. The next one is the member value, member name, sorry, member value. Okay, so here I use member value. Okay, basically if these columns are mapped in the Visual Studio, then only they will show here. Otherwise, it will show as a null value. Okay, so for this column, the member value format is in this way. Okay, let's see what is the column that is mapped here. There is a different column mapped here. You can see date dot date. That is the column is mapped under the member value. Okay, next one is the ID column. Let's see what we get ID column. Uh, X underscore ID. I'll put it ID. Okay, so then here I'll take ID, and then you can see here 3258 is the column ID particular for this date column. That is the ID that is cube stored. Next one is the caption. What is the caption? That is there. I think since I'm using the um, US English language, then I don't see any major difference. But if I change to Spanish or French, then might be the caption will be different. Why I'm not seeing? Okay, I didn't add the caption here. Added the caption. So the caption will be same as a name, whatever the name value that I fetched. And then last one is the unique name. So what is the unique name that I see here? Unique name. I'll add it here. Okay. I'll quickly copy these and paste it unique name. Now we'll get the whatever the value that I passed here, right? This will be my unique name. Okay. The entire string will be my unique name. So this is how these six properties works. Why do we need these properties? Because normally when you write the MDX query, you will have more control. But suppose if you want to build any drill down actions from the Excel to Cube, those scenarios, you need to build your MDX query in dynamic way. During that time, these properties will help you more because from the Excel, the user will see on the cell, right? And the cube need to take that Excel cell value and needs to prepare the query dynamically and pass it to the cube in the backend and the execute, right? So those scenarios, these properties are more helpful. Okay, that's the reason I want to cover it up these six properties. In addition to that, as I mentioned, right? So there are some additional properties that we can check, like what is this particular date, what is the day name for this particular date that we passed here. Let's see what we get it. Okay. Mm, I want to so fetch day name as, then I take here I pass day name. Okay, now let's see what I get it. Okay, right, so the day that I passed here, right, this date is actually 2013 12/01 is the Sunday. Let's see. I mean, of course, it will work properly, but you can check it out. The day name for this particular date will be Sunday. Similarly, you can fetch some of the other time intelligence properties, like what is the day of week, okay, and maybe I'll put day week. Okay, and then see what we get. Okay, what is the day of week? We can see that result here. Mm, it's hidden in the right side. So Sunday is the first day of the week because the week starts from the Sunday and ends on the Saturday. That's how this adventure works design. So that's the reason. This particular date is the first day of the week, and then let's see other properties. What is the day of the month? Okay, obviously it will be the first day, right? Let's see what we get it. Day of the month. So you can see it's the first day, and even you can do the day of year. Then you can get what is the day number in the year. Okay, so what is the day number in the year? Let's see. Scroll is, yeah, this is the 335 date. Okay, days 335 day for that year. Okay, so this is how these properties works. Maybe um, these are some of the time intelligence properties that will be handy for your writing the MDX query more dynamically, more robustic way. It's not only these properties works for this date, it will work for any of the dimension attribute. Okay, so this is about the key properties in the MDX. Um, Hope this helps. So that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.